Hi everyone, it's Rax. It's another weekend of solo pushing, and this attempt pretty much broke my heart and took a piece of my soul, but I will not give away what happens at the end. We'll just have to wait and see. I've been waiting a long time to open a Vile Swarm Festering. This is one of the very best mob types in the entire game. They're worth a lot, they clump up easily, they'll follow you forever, and they're easy to kill. As you can see, we've only been playing the map for just a few moments. We're already ahead on the bar, and we already have 47 stacks. I just love Vile Swarms. You can play Vile Swarms on practically any map. That's how good of a mob type it is. So my goal here is not so much just to sit here and wail on the trash all the time. Yes, I can do that, but I can kill the trash pretty easily, and I will get a lot of stacks naturally. So what I'm much more concerned with is I need to find all the elites quickly and make sure that I keep continuously hitting them with the seasonal buff to get them down. Because with Vile Swarms, we're going to have a lot of stacks every time. As long as we hit the elites every time with something, eventually they should all die just from the sheer power of how many stacks we have. So right before this proc, I move forward to try to find a couple more. We got some ghosts and another yellow. This is good. And what do we have? We have a beam. So again, just need to make sure that the uptime is pretty high on the elites. Just what I'm going for. And let's just barbecue them straight down the middle. Now you'll notice I'm standing still in all the affixes. I purposely took that cheat death with the beam. When you have a 110 stack beam, and your cheat death is up, just stand there and just keep on beaming through your cheat death. It'll give you a little bit more damage on the elites. Okay, so we've pulled the whole bottom right side of the festering. That's good. It's time to go look at what's up here. Got a lot more Vile Swarms. Are there any elites? No, they aren't. There's a little group of flies and swarms up here. And what I decide here is it's very easy for me to kill them real quick, and that might be a little bit easier than dragging them halfway across the festering. So I can just spend a few seconds here and grab the stacks, and then we can move forward. Okay, 85 stacks, that looks pretty good. Let's move down. And let's gather all the elites over here, and let's see what we're going to throw next. Beam is good. Snowball is good, twisters would work, meteor would work. Pretty much anything but a firewall, but honestly I could even deal with the firewall at 95 stacks. I just need to not throw nothing. Here we are, 96 stack. I see the snowflakes, it's got to be a snowball, so I bowl it right down the middle. And now I want to drag all the elites. That's a 100 stack snowball, so anything that touches that is going to get hurt badly. So it's bouncing over here and then bouncing back. You can never really predict where it's going to go. And it just vaporizes that hive mother, so that was great. As long as it's still bowling around, I'm going to encourage everything to come over to it, because anything it touches was just going to die. 55 stack snowball with one yellow down. I'm very happy with that. Now I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I missed. 56 stack throw is not bad, but I'd like it to be a little bit better than that. I see the yellow shaman is at full health. That's not good. Looks like that yellow dog looking thing is pretty hurt. The ghosts have to be pretty hurt. The skeletons have to be pretty hurt. We've got 81 stacks, so it's going to be another mega throw. Just got to get something and just have to work on the hurt elites. Let's at least kill a couple more before we get out of here. We have a power pylon and walling little blue creepy crawlies. Alright, let's see what happens here. 87 stacks. Give me something I can use one time. And it is tornadoes. Kills an elite instantly for me. That's amazing. And just letting them kind of rampage around, seeing what they can kill. That yellow dog is further damaged by these tornadoes. He's so close to being hurt. It's pretty much to the point where maybe I could manually kill him. the problem is we don't have a lot of stacks left on this map to throw another big seasonal theme. At least it's not going to be anywhere near as big as the other ones, because we've been pretty much consistently throwing 100 stack seasonal themes, but right now we only have 27 stacks, and there's not much left. So let's take the power, and let's see how many of these stacks we can pick up. Let's go to the door, and let's throw something and hope we can get a couple more of these down. That was an amazing pixel by my Templar. He's wearing the S of Johann amulet. That's what allowed that to happen. 44 stacks is not terrible. It's not great. I'd call it pretty average. But let's see if we can do a little bit better than that. The Wallers are definitely nerfing my damage. And just for a moment, let's peek next, and it's battlefields. So as long as we get a good mob type, this is looking pretty juicy. Here we go. What do we have? Tornadoes. They kill an elite instantly. They have pretty good placement. And they killed 2 of the elites for us. I'm looking around and all I see is the shaman. He's not going to die. That was an amazing Vile Swarm battlefields. We have a very huge lead. And we didn't even use a conduit. Unbelievable. Now for the bad news. Morlu's Hell Witches is a terrible, terrible mob type. Morlu's Hell Witches has these little tiny black shades that crawl on the ground. They have like the lowest health in the game, so I can absolutely kill them. Aside from killing them, it's going to be so difficult for me to kill anything here. Maybe if I was like a 5,000 Paragon Demon Hunter, this would be a little bit more playable for me. But as you can see, my stack count, it's just not going up. I just can't do any damage here. I can't kill these guys. So I'm just spinning around thinking about what to do here, and I'm honestly thinking about just skipping the map. It sounds horrible to get a Festering followed by a Battlefields, but this mob type is so tanky I can't do anything. I really have to hope that this seasonal theme does something for me. It's going to have to be amazing and really help me out. Otherwise, we are in big trouble. Here comes the proc. It is a beam. So, just beaming straight down the middle, doing my best to stay alive and get some kills. We're at 13, which isn't great. 17, 18. 18 kills. As you can see, my lead is just dwindling and dwindling away. And now I'm really not sure what to do here. I need a conduit, but a conduit is not going to finish my progression bar for me here. Unless I kill every living organism on this battlefields and all the elites. That's going to take me a lot of time to gather up, and a conduit wouldn't be able to zap them all in time anyway. I haven't killed a single monster here, not a single one, and I'm trying to gather it up, so maybe I can kill it with area damage. That's my only hope, but it's just not working. I'm just not strong enough, so I'm in a really bad spot. Let's throw the seasonal buff and see if it helps me. But as tough as it is to do, I'm thinking about skipping the battlefields after this throw. Let's see what happens here. 21 stacks. Not much. It's going to be a very weak seasonal theme. Going to need a lot of help. And we get Twisters. All right, 3 kills right away. 4, 5. To be completely fair, these Twisters are doing pretty decent for me for how weak they were and how they're pathing. To get 16 kills already from them, I thought was pretty lucky. So those tornadoes did as well as they could. They gave me 20 stacks. My entire lead is gone now from being on this battlefields. They left enough monsters low enough for me to get a couple more kills, so we're at 28. And it's just hard to know what to do here. But I say, you want to know, there's the little creepy crawlies. I say, you want to know what? Let me gather up the creepy crawlies and let's move forward. Maybe we'll be lucky up forward. Maybe we'll have a missile dampener. If I have a missile dampener, all of a sudden I can kill everything. Because whenever anything is in the slow time bubble, the missile dampening bubble, they just take way more damage. So I'm looking for a missile dampener one time. I see the little shades right here. I know I can kill them. So you see my stacks going up. So I have 44 stacks right here. Just trying to find a place to throw the buff. Maybe right here. So now we have a chance to throw something meaningful. So these twisters should be much stronger than the other ones. And let's see what they can do for me. 13 kills so far. 15, 16, 18. Their pathing is pretty horrible. 22, 23. Sort of staying even with the bar here. Now at this point, maybe a conduit will save me. And there it is. Okay. That's still quite a bit of progress that I have to get in one conduit. I have to get like 25% of the rift in one conduit. And I don't have many stacks here, and I need to get a lot of stacks. So it's hard to know exactly what to do. First thing I do is I check next, and it's a snow forest. And snow forest is a terrible spot to throw the seasonal buff. There's no good spot here where I can throw the snowball and it's just going to bounce back and forth. So no matter what, I can't spawn here. Battlefields doesn't have any great spots either. And by the way, we got lucky with one thing. It's vile swarms. So now I gotta pause and I gotta think about how in the world can I complete the rift, get 1,000,000 stacks, put the boss in a spot that it could die, and get that all done within one cycle. So I sit here for a while, and I'm thinking. Well, let's take it piece by piece. First of all, we cannot spawn on the snow forest. There's absolutely no way that we do that. It has to be on the battlefields. So what that means is after this seasonal buff goes through, after I throw this 24 seasonal buff, if I want to kill some vile swarms, I have to do it immediately after it goes off because I need to take the stacks and then leave here. So if I'm able to bring a bunch of vile swarms here, I could go previous, click the conduit, and run backwards and try to kill enough elites and try to get enough progression to spawn the boss. And then if I did all of that, there is a little cubby where the pylons spawn on the edge of the map that I could throw a snowball. It's not the best place in the world because the geometry is not even. It won't bounce perfectly. But on the battlefields, it's the best shot that I've got. So after thinking about it for a while, this is my plan. I'm going to run forward in the snow forest map. I'm going to piss off as many vile swarms as I can, and I'm going to bring them to the door. Now, I cannot stick around because I will just kill them instantly. Once I brought them to the door, I'm just going to sit on the battlefields and wait until my 24 buff throws. I'm going to throw that on the vile swarms, get their stacks, and then I'm going to go back and take the conduit and pray. So here we go. That's what I come up with. So I'm moving all the stuff to the door. And I noticed that John Dar is becoming a blockade for me. So I don't have time for John Dar anymore. And by the way, I know his name is Cormac, but my Templar's name is John Dar. So let's bring them all to the door. And I cannot stick around because I will kill them. And now I'm just going to chill. That's it. Just chill until my 24 timer expires. I don't have a ton of time here. I'm trying to get a quick peek at the map of where to go. And here we go. Time to put the plan in action. We're on a timer now. We threw tornadoes, not bad. Look how quickly I was able to gather 30, 36 stacks on that floor. Beautiful. Almost no time wasted. And grab the conduit. This is it, guys. If I can't spawn the boss with this conduit, then we're screwed. Just trying to make the number go as high as possible. If we are at about 100 stacks, we can kill with snowball. And if we're at about 150 stacks, if we get the best tornadoes of all time, we can kill with tornadoes. Anything else is a rip. So here we are. We're at a blue. This is good news. This should give us some progress. We're at 124 stacks. This is going pretty darn well, actually. Now I do a very slick move here. They drop the orbs on the ground, and I don't pick them up. I picked one up, but I left them on the ground, and I used the rest of my conduit to get more stacks. Let's get more stacks, more stacks. I don't want to spawn yet. I want to kill little tiny trash. And we're at 180 stacks. This is the moment. This is it. This is my time. Crusader King will teleport to me. I know Crusader King. There he is. This is the spot. All right. This is it. It's time. It's got to be Snowball, possibly Twister. 180 stack seasonal theme. It's Twisters. This is the time. This is my moment. This is what we've all been waiting for. They're hitting him very hard. The pathing is a little bit weird. I need him to walk forward. He's so hurt. There's a little bit more time. It's all over. We lost. The tornadoes pathed outside of the alcove. Boss is at like, I don't know, 15%. It's over. Nothing to do, I guess, but plug another key. This one hurt, guys. This one hurt. I'll see you guys on the stream. Try again. Thank you for watching.